Deep fried to a golden perfection and so tender you can cut them with a fork. These things are nuts. So we're starting as early as I care to start on these, and we're gonna do a little bit of prep work. And there's actually two membranes that's around the actual meat, and I just take a really sharp razor blade here and just split them one at a time and just kind of force them out. When you get to that second one, I take my thumb and just run all the way around the inside of it and then turn it inside out like a sock. If these are really big, we will cut them in half and maybe in half again. The size that I like is about like a chicken nugget, so they just seem to cook more evenly that way and they're easier to handle. These are all sizes, so you just kind of have to use your best judgment on that. But when you get all of them cleaned, I like to rinse them off, and then I like to just soak them in salt water at least overnight. Onto this batter, it's going to be your pretty stereotypical like chicken fried anything batter. Flour, some seasoned salt, chili powder, garlic salt, onion powder, black pepper, so on and so forth. And I don't know exactly how much. It's just to taste, because if you've got like a dozen of these, it's not going to be much. But if you've got 5 dozens of these, it's going to be a whole lot. So anyway, I'll try and put some ratios down in the description. Rinse your balls off real good after you take them out of the salt water, and then pat your balls dry and then give them a good dust of that flour in these bags. Just give them a shake, and then in some hot oil, about 350 degrees. These are going to cook pretty quick, 4 or 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you want them extra crispy. But yeah, just let them go. And you've got the perfect mix of chicken fried steak and pork chops with this like super soft texture. I mean, it's basically the perfect food. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed.